Them boy don't got no body. We no start girl, me a varsity. I was being down girl love call.
Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Tik-Ums. Taking the right place, and I don't know how we just do it over here. So as you can read by the title, alright, I am going to be giving you guys a story time on how I get licks. Yeah, licks in front of the whole class in standard 5. Alright, from my mother. So let me get into it. So it was a parents' day. It was actually a Thursday. I can remember this good because all parents' days is be on Thursdays in my last school, past school, big up Deputy Government Primary School. So yeah, that's the school I attended, as some of you all may know. And I was in standard 5, and that was like the last term. Yeah, the last term. It's like the main meeting where like parents had to meet teachers. You don't sign up for your school, whatever you wanna, like your schools, your choices that you pick, right? So right, but my mother was sick and my mother was home, so she didn't come. It was actually my stepfather, and that whole week I was giving real trouble, like attitude to teachers, because you know, not coming, not staying in class, like being on the corridor, well, real madness. You know, like when teachers in meeting, I calling everybody, let me keep a party. Like, I was a troublemaker. I was real popular in school too. Big up the ones that know me from primary school. You understand? Let know how we used to do it, beating them jobs, creating my own music. And I used to hide my boombox to bring it to school and play music because I am the vibes. Like, come on, it's giving. So, anyhow, mommy didn't come, my stepfather came, and when he reached, my teacher was telling him about my conduct, like my behavior, the attitudes, all those sort of stuff. And he was like, why are you getting so much trouble in school? Why is like, in my head is like, what? You know, so anyhow, he was like, you don't want to answer? So I just did. And at that point, how they was doing the meeting is like, once a parent come in, the child would sit down next to the parent. The teacher would be talking like right now. So he was like, you don't want to talk? Alright, no problem. I go in for your mother and come back. So I was like, hold up. But in my mind, I say nothing. So I was like, okay. I told him my attitude was ridiculous. So, alright. He going to get mommy now. I thinking that he probably kicks in. I don't know what make me think that, but I thinking that he kicks in. So I find like a half an hour pass, me see nobody. So it's like he probably just do that, you know, like that kind of way. For my teachers to feel like, you know, it gonna be dealt with. Because they know how everybody in primary and secondary school, all teachers know my mother real dread. My mother serious. My mother dragging it anyway. She do not care. Don't embarrass she. That one thing she real big on. Do not embarrass mommy. That is she big thing. So anyhow, after the hour, my mom was strolling, coming into my class. He came with her and he was like, I said I was going to bring her, and that is exactly what I did. I can't call the teacher name, obviously, because she did not give me consent. But he called her name and he was like, take it from here. So, well, I didn't go back up. My mom, she was like, hi, good day. Real nice. You would never believe my mother is this big, serious lady. Like, especially when she meeting you new, or if I call my mother from a strange number now, right? She can be like, hi, hello, good day. Nothing rough. So anyhow, I come in, she's with the teacher and thing. And she just had to tell my mother, well, Tenille's attitude and conduct has been very you know, disrespectful and out of order lately. And as soon as my mother heard like that, just run up a bad blood, the gauge, everything, it just going up in my mother's head. And my mother turned around, so all she gave me the turn around. She watched me, but I turned back. She had, so now my mother is a rasta and she rast long, right? Turn back, she had, so watch the teacher. She said, that your conduct? She asked me that in the back of the class, and she in front of by me. So I was like, what mommy? So she was like, come now. Anyhow, so I go up to my teacher, I sit down there. So my mother say, I hear you not behaving how you're supposed to be in school. So I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Mind you, I damn well know because party going on when teachers are meeting. Out of class. Walking out class. Teachers putting me out of class. I was in a rebel, no, but coming down to the later, I don't know, I didn't never like school. Like even like Form 5 and all them things, like Form 1 go straight up, I never like school. Like I just had it. It was enough with school for me. So I don't excuse for my poor behavior. Anyhow, so my teacher told my mother exactly what she told her, but just in front of me this time. And I didn't have nothing to say. And I was like, Ma, at this, but in my mind, I said, like, Ma, at this point, you should know your child, right? So she was like, what going on with you? Since when you started getting so? So I was like, no, I'm not talking. I remember, this is my mother here. This is my mother. This is my mother. My mother is going to drag me anyway. She do not care. Even as big as I am here right now, if I embarrassing myself out there, my mother come in and drag me by my hair. She do not care. Anyhow, so mother said, take out your belt. All I want to hear that. Remember, I popular in school. Everybody started ball in class. Ooh, all the dirty dogs who was in my class. But everybody watching me. And alright, so it had like this blind that used to separate the classes, right? And ours had a big hole, so anybody in the class next to us could have like come up and see anything. And my mother was like, take out your school belt, because she didn't have she belt. Thank God for that. Whew. She didn't have she belt. And my mother make me take out my belt, my white school belt. I can never forget this. And she was like, open your hand. And I just did like, no, surely gonna do this in school, right? Right? This is how I talking to myself. So she was like, open your hand. So I opened my hand earlier, and you see, after the first lash crack, the children from next door was climbing up on the blind, which part have the hole, to see everybody in my class watching like Tenille getting licks. Back in them time, my name wasn't Tik-Tok, but Tenille getting licks. Like, nah, at this point, like, this is crazy. But everybody was laughing because I am the popular one. Like, how your mother will be coming to school to beat you? But nobody didn't understand that my mother do not care. So, anyhow, she care about your thing, but as I say, embarrassment is something that she real big on, that she should have conduct because she bring me up in a certain way. Alright, so after the first lash, everybody was looking to see. Everybody in my class was well taking it in. And I didn't cry, you know. I got like about 9 or 10 lash. Must be about that, or could be more. But it was like in my hand. She was like, if I'm chip my lash, she was like, I never, you know, your mother must beat, right? So she was like, I never send you to school to be on this. I could laugh now. And I just did watching my mother like, okay. All I want to cry, you know, but I couldn't cry because remember, I fully grim. Back in school, I fully grim. I see boss, I popular thing. So I can't cry though, because remember, after she leave and I think from school and thing, you want to come back to school, she gonna be going to work and doing whatever she had to do. So my mother beat me in school, in my hand, and she didn't care. She did not care. Teacher was shocked, but not too shocked because she knew how serious my mom was, but she just didn't know that my mom would have done it in class like that, right? And after that, she was like, put back on your belt. Put back on my belt, all you can see me. I can't know, my hand red, if you see it. Normally when my mother beating me, I tell on a plain talk, I used to drink real water before my mother beat me. Like if I know I go and get licks, I used to drink real water. Although don't take what I tell no because this could, I think I could damage you. But I used to drink real water. And before she beat me, it used to settle. And when she beat me, like the water used to come up now. So she used to stop. But like she realizing, but wait, every time I beating you only vomiting. Something ain't going right. So that day, like she didn't think and she beat man, I didn't vomit. Then she realized what was my trick, so she didn't care no more, you know, like in that kind of way. Not to say like as a mother in a sense where you don't care about your child well-being or anything like that. I'm gonna put that out there because I don't want my mother to sound like this abusive parent. Okay, nice. That we make sure I have that clear, guys. She's not abusive. Right thing is the right thing, the wrong thing is the wrong thing. If you do something wrong, it's going to get licks. Proper Caribbean parents, Caribbean children, you all would know about this in the Caribbean. Anyhow, so she had myself put back on my belt and I went back and sit down. Tell me what she tell me go and sit down. I went back and sit down. She finished talking to the teacher and when she was walking on the class, she was like, I go deal with you when I reach home. You feel like all. Just how I now say it there. She said, I go deal with you when I reach home. You feel this is all of it or something, and I think so. But it was like that. And my teacher was like, no mommy, you know, that thing is enough. My mother said, no, I don't be on that with children. Children need to know the place. They need to know the place. Thing and my mother going. My mother kind of teacher, she said, I just do what I just do what I do to make sure my children them come to school and I just be working real hard. And as a single mother, this is not the kind of report you're supposed to be getting on your children, like when you come in school for Parents' Day and these kind of things. So I have to deal with this. So when she said she's do what she had to, that is nothing bad. I'm gonna put out there too because you know all on the media, all let's fabricate things real quick. And I don't play when it comes to my mother. You see my queen? I don't play when it comes to she. She mean that she had to be working like 2 and 3 jobs just for us to ensure that her kids actually, you know, get taken care of and have certain things for the ones that's slow. Just point it out there. So anyhow, she left, and when she was walking and she said that my whole class was like, ooh, you know, like that kind of sickening song. So they was like, till me I go and get licks. Now I know frustrating myself because I know when I do my go and get licks. You know? Then my brother who was looking through the blind, big up you, R.I.P. Nikolai, he was like, I ain't gonna lie dog. When he see me, he was like, I ain't gonna lie dog, you take it like a big man boy. So, you know, get him a little 5 and thing, and he was like, you take it like a big man, G. That's what we talking about. Die rider. So, yeah boy, I really had some good school days, you know. But sometimes it was bad too. And although when I reached home, my mother was like, don't ever let me have to come back in school for you. And I hearing anything about you being in that kind of order. You hearing what I telling you? And I was like, yeah man. She said next time I'll wait. If it happens on Friday, I'll wait until Monday morning when I know everybody come to school, and I'll be in front of the whole assembly. And they see how we in standard 5, I'll wait until in secondary school, and that's the kind of embarrassment you will get. Because when I want to go and embarrass all the parents, I will embarrass all the too. And I was like, alright, no problem. Remember, I had to be calm and normal because she not joking at this point. Like my mother was dead as serious. She wasn't joking. So I had to take she serious. Because if you don't take she serious, she will make you take she serious. So anyhow, I was like, okay mommy. And then I was like, ma, I'm real sorry that was the kind of behavior that I was portrayed in school. And it was an embarrassment. She said yes, because I've been taking care of all of, and all of doesn't understand as children who can't think parents just want to be going through. So now I don't want to go to work, and I have to go to work because I have all to see about, and she started with all the father, and you know how mothers just do it, all you know how mothers just do it. But I rather take that noise in my head than before I take a licks. So I was going on with the scenes, right? Next day that I went to school, I was troubled about this situation for approximately 2 to 3 weeks. Remember, my popular. So everybody was like, Tenille get licks. And I was like, okay. What the fuck? All of us get licks too, but that's not in class. So, but I didn't tell them that, right? But I was in my brain. So, there was like, Tenille get licks. and then some trouble I did give again. Yeah, again. Something I do again. And my teacher was like, I'm gonna call them mother. That was the fastest. I apologize to that teacher, and that was the fastest I ever calmed down myself. I was like, Miss, I'm very sorry. Please accept my apology. Blah blah blah. And anybody that know me knows that me apologizing is something I don't really do unnecessarily, you know. But yeah, I apologized to her. She did send the message to my mother still. She didn't care. She did send her a message. My mother didn't come on school. She was until I reached home. And when I reached home, she was like, what me and you talk about it last time? I was like, do I have myself in that order when it comes to school? And she was like, I feel like all they have me like as a joke in here, you know. Honestly, you know, all the children have me as a joke in here, you know. Anyhow, so I was like, no, mommy, you're not taking it as a joke. Anyhow, guys, it boiled down to that. She just warned me again, and then she was like, she really not into that. But when it comes to like coming back into school and thing and all them kind of craziness, and after that, I just pardon myself because I had to. I didn't have a choice. Alright. So with that story time, tell me if all I need more, if all I want more, because I have real plenty. Alright, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe.